say, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful that you're a man. Be grateful that you're a woman. But unfortunately, some individuals are not content. They would rather prefer to transform from a man to a woman. Could this be that some men are tired of working twice as hard? Considering the fact that it is believed that women enjoy more favors than the men. We will find that out right on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to First Court. And as usual, I'm your favorite girl, Edomo Alfred. You can't find me anywhere else except right here on Tap TV. And to our new subscribers, thank you for joining us. This is Femme's Court, and here we discuss trending gists, real life matters, societal problems, and of course, gossips are not left out. On today's episode, we'll be talking about popular transgender and crossdresser. Two titles in one person. Oh yeah. Popular transgender and crossdresser BOOGIE, who recently lost both kidneys over a failed Brazilian butt lift surgery. We'll go on a quick break right now, and when we return, the show continues. Welcome back. Before the break, I had earlier mentioned that today's topic will be centered on BOOGIE, who recently lost both kidneys over a Brazilian butt lift surgery. But as usual, I won't be doing this alone. We have here in the studio our amiable, beautiful, intelligent, hardworking, courageous, and quick-witted, resourceful.
Oh my God, all these names.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our able and capable ladies in the building.
Hello.
It's always a pleasure to have you guys in the studio.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for joining me today.
You're most welcome.
So, I would love us to talk on BOOGIE's case. I would love you to give us your words of wisdom on this matter. So, apparently, BOOGIE just lost 2 kidneys over a failed Brazilian butt lift surgery. Now, according to what we've heard on the news, he came out to announce that he recently had a 360 lipo and a Brazilian butt lift surgery, and then in the process he had a damaged kidney. So apparently the doctor maybe made some mistakes here and there, so now his kidney is damaged. Then he came on social media to solicit for funds, to ask us to please help him to get better, help him financially. So some people have criticized him and all of that. So ladies, I would love to hear your views on this matter. What do you guys think? What's your view on the story? Let's hear from you, Sophie. What's your view?
Well, I actually don't know what to feel about this. First of all, I don't actually know what to feel about this whole story.
Okay.
It's actually a very what should I call it? Extravagant one.
Unbelievable.
Yes. Unbelievable. Well, I won't call it unbelievable because I feel like our world is moving towards civilization, and then there's some characteristics of this civilization. Although my personal views don't agree with it, but whatever.
It is what it is.
Alright, on BOOGIE, I actually when I heard about this whole thing, I felt okay, what could have made him get to a point where he said, okay, I can't be a man anymore, I want to be a woman. Whatever influenced that, I don't know, whether he was not comfortable in his own skin and he felt that he could be normal, he could feel more acceptable by the whole society, being a man, being a woman. Whatever
it is
acceptable. I just want to understand with him.
Yeah.
I just want to understand with him. Although following my own personal views, I'm kind of, should I condemn him or should I accept him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've not answered that question yet.
Okay.
But then, following the recent thing that just happened, he went for a 360 lipo and a Brazilian butt lift.
And 360 means that he actually did the front and the back. So he did all round, all round transformation. Okay.
As a result, he had this complication, 2 failed kidney. I feel it's quite unfortunate because first of all, who was the doctor that attended to him? Before we make these decisions, before those of us that want to go for this BBL, that want to enhance our body, what are the preparations before we do this? Do we just wake up one morning and just because we see? How do we, first of all, how do we, because these are not doctors you see every day, the plastic surgery doctors, they are not doctors you see every day. How do you get that, how do they actually get the link to communicate with the doctor? Maybe they see them so on social media. As far as you want something, you must get
line now. You can get it.
Yes.
But then in this particular industry, this makes room for a lot of parts in this particular industry. That's actually my own concern. Who are those doctors? Can I just wake up one morning and become because I'm
that particular doctor, I think he has done this thing before, right? So he went to
possible.
the
Is there any like someone that he has already done the surgery to?
Yeah.
That we all know?
I don't know.
Or
The
he
fact that
just-
he went to that doctor
It means that he's aware.
has
Yeah,
been doing it.
yes.
has been doing it.
No, I'm not. That doesn't stop the doctor from doing
But
work.
wait, maybe
But
this
I'm
is
not-
the second time or something.
No, I'm
That's
not
why he
saying.
entrusted the doctor with his.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they are not good doctors in that line. I'm saying other quacks can come in. I feel like it's a surgery. This whole plastic surgery thing is a surgery that Nigeria is not ready for yet. I might be
Nigeria
wrong.
is not ready for it.
They don't have qualified doctors yet for it.
I was talking to a friend of mine one day and she told me that she would like to get her body enhanced and something like that she has some belly fat. She wants to extract it. And then I asked her, so where do you want to go? She said one of her friends told her that she used this lady in Lagos.
Yeah.
She used this lady
One
there.
of the
And she wants to use her too. But the thing is that why she's scared is because the recovery process is very
yes.
hard. Her friend had to go through a lot. She had to take a month before she recovered. There was a time she couldn't sit down. There was even some
Oh
complication.
my god.
She couldn't sit down. Yes, when
Some
you do it, you
people are
can't
really
just sit.
putting their life as
No, when you do it, you can't just sit with your butt now. You
Yes,
have
now.
to get a pillow or
And
something
yes,
for
of course.
support. You can't just have you can press that thing now.
Yeah.
So she was telling me she wants to go to this doctor, and I was a little bit concerned. And like, do you know this doctor? Do you know the people she has operated on? She said yes, she operated on her friend. Although there was some complication, but it worked, and her friend is making money from it. That's another conversation.
Okay.
That's another conversation.
So first of all, she was uncomfortable with her belly fat. She was not happy with that, so she was not content with that part of her body. She then decided to go for that, and then after she did that, she now has more financial benefit. So now at this point is it because I actually watched an interview where Blessing CEO actually said the same thing, that ever since she had a lipo, that's the cause that she has been getting, that her market has increased. So at this point, is it safe to say that people undergo this thing just for the money that is involved, just so that they can have more, or just so that they can come out of their average life to exorbitant? What did I think?
Okay, for me, I feel that at first it can be that you're not comfortable with yourself. It can actually be a genuine reason. I'm not even supporting the system. I'm not saying that it can be genuine. It's like maybe I don't like the way my body is. I just want to do something and make me feel comfortable. Let's use Eniola Badmus for example.
Eniola Badmus, yeah.
And actually, she looks really nice.
Yeah, she's really beautiful.
But some people feel like if you're a girl and you have big bum,
And Tenny too.
yes. So they feel as if you're a girl and you have big butt, you get big bust. That men are more likely to be attracted to you. So they decide to monetize it.
So all of this is for the men.
Yeah, basically, Yeah. So maybe it's actually for their body that they don't feel like okay, I don't look okay. But with time, you see that you can actually
But
monetize
wait,
this.
though, why would someone undergo this life-threatening surgery just to look appealing?
To a
Because
man.
it's sexual appealing to a man.
No
Because
self-esteem.
don't-
No
Exactly.
self-esteem.
So I feel
No, I
if,
go
if,
for
if
it.
they actually want to tackle this, I feel that going through a night, going through night just to look good, there are other ways to go about this. In terms of we have to, it's just that we don't want to deal, we don't want the suffering.
They want
We
the
just
fast
want the
fast.
Patience.
You know, this
Yeah.
labor has caused a lot of harm and good.
Yeah.
A lot of people have died because of it. Maybe the ones you are not able to hear, but do you know what goes on behind closed doors?
That's why I was talking about all those quack doctors. This industry just makes
It's not just
Aside
about
being
this outside
quack
the
now,
quack. Even though after doing the surgery and all that, you might do good now. But have they thought about
The after
effects?
effects.
Yes.
Yeah,
Imagine you
there.
are getting old, your hormones, your organs are going down. What will happen?
And I still based on person CEO.
Yeah.
She even said that the moment you do this thing, that you have to always keep a consistent weight.
Yes.
Exactly.
Imagine that.
And I think you should
And
not
there
do
must be
this.
specific
Yeah.
food for you.
Yeah. So
And you know, not just specific, you must still be on drugs. Because I'm sure that there must be drugs for it. You must be taking it, and if you don't
it's like
take it,
secret court. He was going to do a sacrifice.
yeah.
And the healing process is actually
Yeah.
it takes a month
It takes
or
months,
more than
yes.
For you to heal.
because I remember that time Bobrisky did his or her.
Yeah, he really
Yeah,
also
you know,
complained.
we
He also
like-
complained.
we still get confused. Is he a man or a woman? We just get confused.
But risky na man now, na man wey na she
Igbo people will call him Adobe.
I remember when he did it and he actually talked a bit about the healing process, the stress it takes, the rules that they ask you. You don't have to sit on it, you have to sit with something soft, you have to do this, you have to lie in a particular way. Even my friend that was going for it, she actually shared her story.
Okay.
And then talking about people monetizing this, I feel like social media. Should I just blame social media, or there's this ideology, there's this narrative that men are more attracted
So what is
to
Yeah.
girls with more
And it
guns,
is fact, actually.
Yeah. Even
The
them they
eyes
say
is quick to see.
they're more attracted.
But wait,
But then
even doing it, like, are you doing it to satisfy the sexual fantasy of the man? That's the issue here. Like, are you doing
You know,
it?
this
I have one
generation
problem I
now.
have is, if you are doing it for yourself,
No one.
no problem.
Yeah.
But you are doing it just to get sexual praises.
Like from what Sophie said, like there are different reasons for this thing. She said some do it because they are not okay with their body, some do it for
to
the
monetize
financial.
it.
So it means that there is no specific reason for this thing.
and some
But
people
most
because
people
of
are
that,
mostly it's for
Mostly it's for
yes,
men. That's
it's
the
just to
problem.
get
So
money.
should they do it for their business?
Mostly
What business are we
People
talking
want
about?
to
Because
business.
if I'm talking
maybe
about
if you're a tailor,
for
you want to
example,
wear clothes that suits
really,
you better.
it's better you go
Yes,
for all these
so much.
artificial this thing that they do now. You buy
I
this
saw a post. Where the man selling artificial
breast and hips and
It's not better to go with that instead of
To me,
enabling your life.
to me, I will advise anybody that wants this BBL stuff should go for that artificial stuff instead of because this one you must have after effect, but this one once you
You
get
just
it,
wait.
you just remove
You
it.
wait.
You
No,
wait until you put it on.
Most of these ladies, they like to be naked. You get. So how will you get the artificial thing and remove your clothes?
That's
And
another.
so
That's
they want
another.
to be naked, they want to be seen. You get. So why would I wear film something on tight and then
Alright guys. So still centered on the boogie. He also went ahead to say that that we should help him, that we should give him some money that he's in need. And he also said that before the surgery that he was on hormonal medication. So if he was taking those meds, that simply means that he had issues with his hormones.
Maybe there is for
After
What
this,
can
it should be after
What
this.
and chill guys. And based on hormones right now, the major hormones that men have is testosterone, and it is what helps them with their sexual life. So it's possible that maybe he was having issues with this, right? Even before he went for the surgery. Now after that, his kidney got damaged, and he's blaming the doctor. And he said that if he loses his life, that people should
They
hold
should
the
hold the
doctor
doctor.
responsible. So at this point, is it safe to blame the doctor? Should he be blamed for this? Should the surgeon be blamed for this?
I feel that case should be properly investigated because yes, it has to be, because the doctor, she actually came out, she said that BOOGIE already have a pre-existing condition.
Well, he said that apart from his hormones, that he had no other issue. That he has papers to claim to as evidence to show that he has
That's
no
why the case should
complications.
be investigated. It should be investigated. Let's know if this guy had a pre-existing condition before the surgery, so we know where to point this out. Because this is a guy that is already on hormonal drugs for his in his transitioning process. So we don't know whether at that point something affected him, or it was at the point of the surgery, or he was living any other different lifestyle that would have damaged his kidney. Maybe he was living a very harsh lifestyle that would have affected his kidney. So I feel like this case needs to be investigated.
Okay, let us hear from you, Ngozi.
Based on the
Yeah,
blaming the doctor or
Yeah.
so me, I won't blame the doctor because he already have it in mind to change from man to woman. God created you. Yes, God created you to be a man. He has a reason for creating everybody. He has a reason for making you a man. He has a reason for making
It's
you a
like a
woman.
total slap on God's
So-
face.
Exactly.
But
So to
This
me,
coming from the religious part.
I won't blame the doctor. I won't blame the doctor. He should be blamed. The movie should be blamed for not being contented with the image God made him to be. So, yeah, God made him to be a man. He's not changing the image, just like tainting he's tainting God's image. So I'm not blaming the doctor. He's to be blamed for not being contented with his.
All right,
Is he
let
really
us
a man?
hear from you, Kosi. Do you think that the doctor should be blamed?
My answer still remain to some extent.
Okay, the doctor should be blamed to some
To some
extent.
extent. Why I say that is that firstly, you know you want to do this thing, and whatever comes out from it is 50-50, right? And it's illegal doing such thing here in Nigeria, and you still want to because of the money involved. Do you know how much
Is
they're
it
paying?
illegal to do that here?
It's
in Nigeria?
illegal.
Has the government really said
It's not
don't
really
do this,
about-
else
Like
be arrested?
no,
Are
you know why I
not?
say it's illegal, because it has not been like rampant. You understand? And the fact that the money involved is tempting, that's why a lot of doctors, they would like to go with it, right? So whatever comes out from it, he should take it. You understand? Then why I say to some extent he should be blamed because he took up that responsibility, knowing quite well the dangers involved. Then in terms of BOOGIE has the, like, if you are to scale it on the scale of 100, BOOGIE has 80% of the thing. Why? Because you quite also know that you're endangering yourself and you still went ahead to do it. And like Sophie said, it's yet to be investigated, right? So they should investigate it. Be on hormonal drugs, it might have affected some organs in your body without you knowing. Because this kidney is like you don't like
It's
someone
like
that is
egg.
taking hard drug. You owe madness, and you also owe your own kidney because you are damaging it. You understand?
Yeah.
So they should investigate it to know the actual cause for the damaged kidneys.
Okay, all right. Okay, but there is also something that we are not looking at. How about these male children that behave like women? Like, I don't know if you guys have seen kids like that, that when they grow up, while they are growing up, they are wearing their mom's shoes, they are carrying their mom's handbag, and parents
From
don't.
what they say.
Do you get? And parents don't pay attention to this thing. So it's possible that maybe from birth, maybe it's possible that some kids actually have issues with their hormones that parents have failed to look at, or rather, sometimes children tend to behave as a woman, and parents fail to yes. So, Amara, do you think that parents also have a role to play in this?
Okay, because I was talking about children that behave, okay, guy behaving
Yeah,
like a girl.
yes.
It can be that you're in a family where you have multiple sisters.
I don't agree.
No,
In my family,
I'm going
we
to
have
leave
just one guy.
She's
And we are
given
very
another.
many.
You know, I don't say things without my facts.
Yeah, of course.
Now in my house, we are like four girls and a boy.
Okay.
Growing up, we actually do making up. It's not
You make him up how?
It's pretty.
How? I don't get
It's
how.
not it's not pretty.
Wait.
As a tenant, you can use him because if I still doing makeup
I
and
understand.
apply
This
makeup
is
to him and tie her tie. Yes, good. You get we are naive and we are ignorant. You get so he started behaving like a girl in a way.
Oh my
But with
goodness.
time, things have to change, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better that I'm a guy and I have to behave like a guy.
So you guys are
It's a
naive
personal
and
decision.
don't know what kind of
Personally,
thing.
get because I mean, like I'm always in the midst of ladies. I want to go out there and leave me to know. In case something about that, so my mom said, "Allow me to go out to make with me." You get. So I'm not going to totally blame family. I think it's a personal decision, right? For you to think about it, you go to the doctor and change yourself totally. It's beyond the family. That's my opinion. You get. But I believe that sometimes when you have plenty guys in the house, there's a girl, they tend to behave like them because they're people that relate with
Internally, yeah. Well, in my family, we're actually 6 girls and 1 boy, and that boy does not behave like. In fact, he's like every time he say I'm a man, he don't behave like a woman. So
Is he the last and the first?
no, he's the second to the last. After him is him. So he's like after 5 guys, 5 ladies is him. Then before me, so but he's still okay. Still talking on the Boogie's case. Okay, so now Sabinus actually came out. Yes, he came out and he said that tomorrow I go comot my bola, put vagina. Then after that, I will come on social media and cry out to people to help me. And then he further went ahead to say that social media has really created an avenue for a lot of things. He also said that social media, that the merits of social media is more than the merits. So before I get your opinion, your words of wisdom, we'll go on a quick break right now, and when we return, the show continues. Endless.
Hello and welcome to another amazing episode of Fab Exclusive. I remain your host, Natasha Brown.
And until we change the narrative with what we are introducing, a lot of us are going to continue to stay part of a movement.
So, talking about drums, we have the conga, we have other drums that are just portable, that can be movable.
Her purpose, she needs to find her purpose in life. Because if you don't find your purpose, you'll never really be satisfied in marriage.
I started impacting in the lives of my people way before my venture into politics.
Expensive drinks, you have to invite good customers, the rich people, in fact.
Not for the poor. Mr. Yibo Coco. This is Fab Exclusive. You know you want to stay tuned to TAF TV if you want more of such amazing discussions coming up right on your screens.
Welcome back. So before the break, I said I would love to hear our opinion on the role of social media, considering the fact that Sabinus made a post where he said that the merits, that the disadvantages of social media is more than the advantages. Do you guys agree to this? What's your view on that? What role do you think that social media has played in influencing this plastic surgery?
Okay. It has been a huge contributor in that area.
In what way?
You know, social media, you see on social media, you see guys coming out and saying things like, I'll prefer a girl with a bigger butt, I prefer a girl, that's what I like. You see those arguments in different rooms, different group chats. You see all those arguments. Then you also see this type of ladies with all these futures, they are coming out to show it off. You see ladies that wanna go BBL, even our celebrities today. That's what they are presenting. I watched Big Brother, Messi came on Big Brother. How many Big Brother celebrities, stars or whatever, stars, how many Big Brother stars has come out to say, I went through BBL? A lot of them, they have had from the ranges of Messi, they have had.
And these are people that we look up to.
These are people that we see. These are people that are presented in front of the eyes of our young girls, our young children.
Role models.
These are people we see every day, and now it's like it's actually a cultural. It's trying to go into our culture. Like if you want to be if you want to be a celebrity, you want to be an influencer. I know a lot of influencers that come out to say, I did BBL. So it now looks like if you want to be an influencer, you must go through this way. That's one of the criteria of being an influencer. You see, when they want to advertise things, they just show you the thing. There's this girl that is so big on it. I can't really remember her name.
Is it Ngozi?
Yes, Ngozi and her friend. They want to advertise something, and the next thing they are doing, they'll start shaking and start all those things. You're trying to show the society. Somehow you are communicating. No matter what you're advertising, you see they're trying to advertise a house that has no relationship with your body, and the next thing they do is start turning and start shaking, and that's what you're communicating to you're communicating that you're actually communicating to that. You're actually telling me that thing you're selling does not matter. What actually matters is your body, because you are selling something and you're showing me this, you're shaking. I've actually watched an ad like that, not really an ad, let me don't call it an ad. They were trying to influence something, and then they hold the product and say, this is why I got turn around and shake, this is why I got turn around and shake. What are you trying to communicate? What does that message? I feel like our advertising regulatory bodies, what are they doing about all this? We have influencers influencing all sorts of things. Even this BBL, they are influencing. Even Tonto Dike, Nigerian celebrity and actress, she came out to say this was the doctor that did my BBL, gave his contact address and everything. Like if you want him, I will direct. She didn't really give out his contact address. She just brought out his name, and it's like if you want him. Even Blessing CEO, she's also a brand ambassador of a plastic surgeon, of a butt enhancement doctor. So we have all those people, and what are our advertising regulatory bodies doing about this? What are they doing about this? Are they not supposed to be checked? Are they not supposed to? We really need them to come out and answer for us in that way.
Yeah.
We need social. Okay, I don't like saying this because a lot of people will come at me, but I think social media should be regulated.
Social media should be regulated.
Yes. I'm pro free speech. Yes, I love free speech a lot.
Yes.
But when it's time to advertise something, I feel there should be regulations towards that.
Yes. Regulations.
So aside from BBL, social
media should be regulated in terms of advertisement.
Yes, let me just put it that way. Let me be precise, because I'm pro free speech. I feel like any nonsense in your head you should be free to say. So let me not go from that angle. Yeah. But then in terms of advertising, because there are some people that also sell organic products, and most of them have not gone through the NAFDAC regulations. They just bring things out and bring a celebrity to influence. So there are a lot of harmful things on social media, very harmful. Then there's something I wanted to point out, something very, very important to point out. These real estate girls, I don't know whether you are familiar with videos on real estate when they're advertising a house. They just come out and say, hello, this is the house, then they turn around, let me show you, and the camera is just
the
camera
will zoom. What about the real estate girls? What about the ushers? Like the ushers? They will be like, imagine there's someone advertising that came on, like if you want to become a member, the brought out criteria, you must be fair, you must have both. Like, are you going there to serve them? Are you going there to showcase your voice? You understand? So all these things are the things that's making other people that feel inferior about themselves. They will make them to want to go for that. If you go out, majority of Nigerians, they want to. If not for the dangers there, they actually want to. You understand? Because you won't just say, to me, I won't call it inferiority complex. But to me, I feel that a lot of people want to actually join the trend.
Okay.
You understand? They want to belong. Yeah, that's really complex. You won't just don't get me wrong. You might not be like inferior about yourself. You might not the way you look and everything. But just the fact that this thing is trending, I want to do it. It's a personal decision. You understand? But that doesn't mean that you don't have self-confidence or anything. You understand? But because of the way things are going now, the way this BBL thing is going, a lot of people, even though they have confidence about themselves, but they just want to do it. They just want to belong.
Okay, I get to diversify that. I still target inferiority complex. You know what I'm saying? That all of us here now, let's be outside the truth. We have never ever thought about doing it. But I've been steady on social media seeing them. I find it very funny. Some people, they just feel, I don't know. They don't feel like if someone is doing something and they don't do it, they don't belong. That's what this thing I'm making. No, this triggers people.
It's not about you don't just because they join the trend doesn't mean maybe you say it's not good. No, it's not even
Okay, there was something I pointed out earlier. I said, you see influencers coming out to say, I did BBL, and I started getting this. When they're advertising something, they're shaking and all that.
Yeah.
Then just imagine me. I want to be an influencer in the future. I understand her point. I want to be an influencer. I'll be like, this might
I get it.
But that is why the artificial is there.
You also said artificial.
The artificial, you can go for the artificial.
See, let me tell you something about social media.
Okay.
It has a way of posing things that be not as though they were. You get now. We also have influencers that let's use example Kiki. Kiki is an influencer. I don't know if you follow Kiki. But she does not have number. She does not have breast. But we refuse to follow those people.
How about people like Kate Henshaw that have shown us that she's that she is as young as she is?
Those people going for it because they are not contented the way they are.
There are people that are actually good looking, they don't have it, but they are influencers and they are willing to social media.
You're getting me wrong. No, I'm not getting me wrong. What I mean is that it's not about not having self-confidence about yourself. That's like some persons that don't have self-confidence, they still go on with it. You understand? But some person just want to belong. You understand? I just want to belong. That doesn't mean
so after belonging,
you just want to belong. Like what the example Sophie made now. Maybe you wanted to be an influencer or brand ambassador, and you've seen that this person, this is the way they actually do it and all that. You might want to get your own done. You understand? Just promote your business.
And some of them even openly come out to say that because of their big butts that they're getting
jobs. That's it. Even Blessing CEO said it.
But I feel at the end of this thing, it is a personal decision at the end of the day.
Of course, it's a personal decision. But there are factors that could influence your personal decision.
So at this point, is it safe to say that the federal government should actually step in? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that please let me not do it? Okay, that's true. Do you guys feel that at this point that the health sector should actually come in and maybe ban this plastic surgery thing, ban BBL, ban 360 lipo? What do you guys think? Considering the fact that
I don't think it should be banned.
Do you think that it should be
freedom of movement, freedom of expression?
Okay, that is where
freedom of BBL
right now comes in.
There's
The
freedom
way
of
that I
BBL.
feel people should do is just talk about it. Okay.
Enlighten
people see the danger.
Now, what are the
dangers?
dangers?
Know the after effect of it.
Look at what happened. After effect is right in front of us.
They are all seeing it.
They are all seeing it.
It's a good
But
thing
yet,
behind
people
somebody
go for
like
it
it
on social media saying this.
Even after this day,
It's not
some
good for
persons
him,
will
but-
still go for it.
They will give
They will
up.
still go for it.
Still go. Why some persons will trap?
Yeah.
You understand? Because this thing alone, it can cause fear among the young ones who had an intention of doing it.
So are you guys saying that J Boogie is a perfect case study and that he has helped us to help
Imagine
that he has helped the younger people to
He
heal?
had, of course,
Yeah.
2 damaged
Yeah.
kidneys. No.
Who wants
It's
to
not.
die?
Let me
If
say,
not, people will see that video.
But no, this can actually
But
discourage.
maybe
Maybe it might even make somebody to be more careful.
Exactly.
Of the doctor they want to use. They might
But
not
there are
want
some
to
people
go
that-
through the
even
extra.
with that, they will still go for it.
Even before they do this thing.
It has been happening.
Have died.
Yeah, exactly. And look at
Yes,
it.
yes, it has not been too rampant or maybe big. It has been no, but most people have not heard about it.
Yeah.
But with this, they do this something because it's an influence.
If we have 100% that want
so
to
a
go
lot of
for it.
persons, at least I know it will reduce a lot of persons.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so yeah.
People still see
And
that
even
in
if
their
we
life
have
now.
100%, at least maybe 70% won't go for it.
Won't go
Then
for
the
it.
rest 30 now.
Some people
We
say-
still go for it.
Some people have coconut.
Alright, guys. So I would love to ask a very
Let me go for
important
it.
question. If you guys could help J Boogie, you know he's asking us for funds and all that, would you guys help him financially?
I read something on this case and I feel like it's the audacity for me. His friend came online and was no, there's how she wrote that thing, but I can't really just paraphrase it. She felt entitled like it's his life. I don't know how she put it. You get what she helped. Like I should mind my business, but she still helping. How? You get so
When he was going for it,
Can you echo
we
what
were
she
not
said?
there now.
you get so I cannot
What did
place
she say?
I cannot place what she said, like, but I know that in some ways
She or he said,
she know the
Yeah,
friend,
okay,
the friend,
okay,
yes,
okay.
yes. I think that's Jennifer or something like that.
Love them.
Love it.
Okay.
Yeah. She was just saying to me that like people should mind their trying to make him mind their business, that kind of thing, but then they need help. If I'm not minding my business, I want to think of helping. Don't worry.
Alright, guys, please, so I would love to hear your opinion on this, right? What ways do you guys think that one can build himself positively? What ways can we promote body positivity? How can you have high self-esteem? Like, how can you have high self-esteem that no matter, because
I feel it should come from, they said when you want to tackle a problem,
yeah,
it should come from the roots. Like you should get
From
it
the roots.
From the roots, you understand?
Okay.
So family first, you understand? Family. The parents have major role to play there. Firstly, as your kids are growing, make sure you teach them love yourself. You understand? Be contented with what you have. Because a lot of times, not being contented with what you have needs a lot of people to do some crazy things that which they regret later. But the fact that you teach your skill, you are beautiful in your own way. You understand? You are elegant. This is you. Don't change for anybody. Just because you want to get other people's appreciation or praises, that doesn't mean you should do things that you don't want to.
You're not comfortable.
You're not comfortable. You should be comfortable with your own body, with your own self. Don't join the trend.
don't join the trend.
Exactly. So the family should play an important role.
Okay, let's all hear from you, Ngozi. In what ways can one build high self-esteem? Since we've said here that some people are suffering from inferiority, so what ways can one build himself?
Okay, like Kosi said, being contented with who you are.
Okay.
Because if you are contented, there are still men that love slim girls. It's not everybody that like women with boobs and breasts. Yes.
Yeah.
So you need to be contented with who you are.
Who you are. Okay.
That's what I have to say.
Alright, so I have a quick Q&A for you guys, a quick question and answer for you guys. So just let us imagine that our boyfriend, right? Like you have been with this guy for so long, you have dated him for so long. Let us imagine that all of a sudden he comes up and says, oh, hey boo, I would love you to undergo BBL. What would you do? Considering the fact that you know this guy, you have been with this guy for many years now, and you don't want to do it, what would you do?
Cast out the demon.
Before he met me, he knows how I was now.
Is a demon that will make him want to say that? Okay, let's hear from you, Kosi. What would you do?
The fact that you even had to mention it in my plan, the fact that you want me to sorry
nice.
for it, like, that's a life-threatening sorry.
What if he says that he is saying this so that he will not cheat on you outside?
That means he should go ahead and look for a lady that has that feature he wants.
There are ways.
What kind of work?
One thing I understand is that a man that loves you will not want to shame you.
Yeah.
You understand? And the fact that he wants me to have because the other ways, Jimmy. Okay. You understand? But the fact he brought that.
Alright, let's all hear from you, Sophie. What would you do if your boyfriend said that?
No, that's my reply. Simple no.
And what if he keeps on insisting and yes, he can
You
finish?
You should look for another lady that has
You
those
break up.
features.
So are you saying that on this table that there is no one here that would love to undergo BBL?
I rather go for the artificial than the
I will not go for
that-
anyone.
No,
I love the way I
if
look.
that is it, then
Gaming.
Preferably.
Alright, let us hear from you, Sophie. You are too quiet. Is there something that you want to say that you're not saying?
No, I don't think I will do. At any point in my life I want to go BBL. But yes, as Kosi mentioned, there are some other measures like you can choose exercising, you can choose eating right, you can choose wearing clothes that suits your body. Because there are some clothes you wear that actually brings out your shape.
Yeah, that's
You can choose that. So
Alright guys, it's a wrap. I'm sure that we've learned so much from today's episode and I'm sure that you have enjoyed this particular episode. Personally, I had fun on this show and I learned so much from our ladies of wisdom. Alright, I would love to end by saying this. In whatever you do, always remember that there's always a consequence for everything. So if you decide to undergo BBL surgery, if you decide to do 360 from your breast to your butt everywhere, whatever happens, be ready to bear the consequence. And if you have decided not to do that, kudos to you. Alright, the show has come to an end and please do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms from Instagram to TikTok to Facebook and of course YouTube. It's been an amazing episode. Until next time, bye.
bye.